you say that because someone like a kid just messaged me on Instagram about a week ago. It's about a 10-year-old, and he said, "Hey man, I've been a fan of you since you played, and I've been watching you, and I think you're great." You know what I mean? And I'm looking at him like, "I'm me? Nah, man, I don't." I think, I'm like, I'm just a kid just going through the motions, trying to figure it out. And then when I thought back, I'm like, wait, I've done a lot. You know what I mean? My whole journey has been great. The cool thing about it that I got 2 college degrees for free. I got a bachelor's and a master's degree.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to interrupt you right now because we have to have a round of applause for that.
So, you know what I mean? So, like, I use basketball as a tool to get out the hood. So, now I can be in those conversations with these big-time guys that, when they see us, like, oh, he's just a Latino basketball player. No, I'm as educated as you are. You know what I mean? And being able to do that and show the guys behind me, hey, you can do this too, but you can do this, and that. Being a role model that, I think that's something that I take pride in, that, I've done everything you can think of to get where I'm at. So there wasn't no handouts. There wasn't no shortcuts. You know what I mean? That term that said, get it out the mud. I think I did that.
Right.
But just to add to what you're saying, like, that transition, it was hard for me. It was hard because my mindset has been a player. And the guys that are playing pro now, the guys that I used to kick their ass when I played. You know what I mean? So, but it was a mutual respect. You know what I mean? Because they know I was a proven winner at every level I played. So it was like basically being like the bridge between the old generation and the new generation. So it kind of sucked that I'm a middle guy. I wish I was a player. But I took pride in that, and then I it's they love me and I love them, and I'm learning from them and they're learning from me. So, it's been a great transition. And every day I'm just eager to learn. So, yeah.
What do you say? Because I know the talent out of the Dominican Republic is increasing, every day, right? And what do you say to those guys? Because as a third world country and just immigrants, our families all at some point kind of migrate to the U.S. for the opportunity for a better life for us and for themselves, right? I know you look around the world, a lot of people still in the same boat. They're looking to come to the U.S. or other countries like ours to make a better life for themselves. Basketball being, I'll call it a newer vehicle for Dominicans, only because we're stereotyped into baseball, right? And there's been a pipeline established, and you see a lot more promise with Dominican athletes on the baseball side. More and more on the Dominican side. But as you are looking at the talent in country, how do you talk to those kids, or what kind of advice do you give them so that they can kind of have the best of both worlds, right? Not lose their Dominicanness, but add to it with a United States potentially education opportunity.
So it's funny you say that, Manny. I interned for the Phillies when I was in grad school. I'm not a fan of baseball. I hate baseball. I mean, I should hate baseball, but it's not. When I got the internship, everybody was excited. Like, oh, you're working for the Phillies, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. It's funny you say that because, like, when I was interacting there in the front office as an intern, I'm always analyzing the room, and when they talked about our culture, they always give us like that flavor, fire in us that we have. It's like that, I'm gonna knock you down type. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's something that we have in our blood. You know what I mean? And I picked up on that quick. This is how they were being portrayed. So to push that back to Dominican basketball, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I was biased, like most people thought that baseball is only for the Dominican Republic, but basketball has been going on way before our time, way before we was born. And I don't know if you saw in The Last Dance, there's a segment where the Dream Team went to DR. Oh no, I'm sorry. The Jordan went to DR and played in the Palacio. There's a segment when he was in high school, when he was in college.
I missed it. I gotta go back.
And I was like, wait, that's DR.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I was like, wait, so Jordan played in the Palacio de Deporte? So that right there, that's history. You know what I mean? Like, we're not aware of that because on their side, they don't really portray it. You know what I mean? So I was like, wait, okay, cool. All right. So to get
Mental
back
note.
to, yeah, to get back to you saying this, you know, it's basketball has been of DR's blood for since long time ago. But I think, you know, it just starts with the educational side of it that I think we struggle in our country. It's basically the haves and the haves not. You know, most of the kids play sports out of poverty, including baseball, because you know you can make a lot of money, and it's, I wouldn't say easier, but it's an easier way of making it. With basketball is different because components, but um,
But do you tell these kids, you know, you being a part of the national team from a coaching capacity and having had the opportunity to work with the 16 and under group, how do you position the opportunities that you were able to take advantage of here in the States collegiately for
and
them?
say, hey, you know, I know everyone wants to make it to the NBA, but bro, you can go to school for free and have a great college career, and then endless opportunities. You know what I mean? Because so guys are young, worry about money, money, money. You know what I mean? Yeah, money's good to have, but it comes with work, and that's the mindset like those kids have in that early age, where it's like, all right, I want money, I want to play for money. But if you get an education, you know, opportunities, you can meet different people that open different doors. So I tell them, hey, basketball is cool, but look at this over here too. You know what I mean? Like, look, just look. I'm not saying look, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, the educational part of it goes hand in hand.